This is part 6 of my 7.5-inch gauge Holmside Locomotive build and covers work completed in February 2025. It was very cold again in Ohio this month, so work slowed down on the Holmside build. I had a space heater installed in the workshop, which warmed things up significantly. The heater maintained 60 degrees Fahrenheit and came on 3 times a day in 20-degree F outside temperatures. This made working in the workshop a lot more comfortable. I completed the brake linkages in the early part of the month. The final brake links were cut and bent to shape, as shown towards the bottom of the photo. This is as far as I wanted to go with the brake system for now. I finished the fire grate assembly early in the month too. I chewed up a 1/16-inch parting blade while making the parts for the fire grate. I think I hardened one of the nuts that holds the fire grate together, and it overheated the parting blade. The sparks were fun to watch. Pins for the axle boxes, shown in the photo above, were easy to make. I used tool steel, or silver steel as it called in the UK, to make the pins. The 12 spring pins were completed during February. I deviated from the drawing by bushing the spring pins, rather than case hardening the pins shown on the previous slide. The left-hand photo shows the roughed pins. The right-hand photo shows the finished pins with rounded heads. This photo shows the horn stays and smoke box crossbar that were manufactured. Manufacturing of parts seemed random this month, however, if I had the materials I went ahead and made the parts. All the parts are stored in totes that are numbered by drawing number for easy retrieval later. I was able to set up the CNC router and cut the first parts with it. I had to do some tinkering with settings to get the right speeds and feeds for the milling bit I was using. These parts are the legs for a new design of cow catcher than I had designed in Fusion 360. These photos show the new cow catchers. They are a much better design than the originals I had made. They are much easier to fit to the locomotive chassis and do not look as bulky. They should be stronger too. I made the valve rod cross heads. These were interesting to make as the shafts are offset from the centers of the forks. This required an offset setup in the lathe to turn the shafts. Overall, the cross heads came out quite well. So, February 2025 was a tough month due to the very cold temperatures in Ohio. The addition of a heater to my workshop did increase the time I could spend out there, so I got a lot more done. I learned some new skills such as offset machining and working with a CNC machine. Please like and subscribe to support my channel. Thank you.